Hi and welcome to the ISMM Level 3 Sales Programme. In this video presentation, I'd like to provide you with an overview of the business-to-business sales market. Now this can cover a wide range of different sales situations and environments, but tend to be face-to-face with a clear client-supplier relationship. This video does not cover very formal relationships that are subject to significant tender selection processes, but does look at how business-to-business will help you drive your business forward. Business-to-business sales would appear on the surface to be a specialist area of sales activity, particularly those of you who cut your sales teeth in the retail environment or other B2C sales activities. In fact, the B2B sales environment is the most natural of all sales disciplines and can lead to some of the longest sales relationships. Why? Well, put simply, all businesses operate within a commercial arena. They all have something to sell and they all need to spend money in order to achieve it. They're also fully used to the relationship between income and expenditure. They just try to manage this relationship better each year and better than their competitors. Therefore, B2B sales are much more about how you can help clients achieve great sales results, but also how you can create great efficiency for them too. The traditional sales process of introduction, qualification, presentation and close still applies to this sales environment, and like retail sales and most other sales situations, come to think of it, the qualification stage is critical. Qualifying a business prospect, however, is more complex than a retail customer because there are multiple levels of commercial interest. Who is the budget holder? Who's the decision maker? What is their purchasing process? How are purchase orders raised within the business? Will other departments, managers or staff use your product or service? Does the product need to be personalised specifically for them? All of this on top of the usual product or need qualification process. Now, in many cases, your point of contact will not have or be part of the answer to all of these questions. You may need to manage multiple relationships across the business at multiple levels. Pretty daunting stuff. But it doesn't need to be if you approach the overall client relationship properly and professionally. Now, I would strongly recommend that following your initial contacts, you establish what I call a prospect business plan. Now, this plan, just like a business plan used by any other business to scope out their upcoming activity, should allow you to document all of the business needs, the individual needs of all of the contacts, define the answers to those questions earlier on, and allow you to set some clear and achievable relationship objectives. Now, these objectives could be measurable by size of order, time scale, or delivery times, or could be more behavioural or relational. So, for example, key pieces of information that you need in order to maintain contact levels, or certain levels of customer satisfaction. One thing that should always be included, however, within your business plan is what is or are the overriding client needs from this relationship. Now, these could be made up of any number of elements, but typically these will relate to costs, cost reduction, customer satisfaction, lead time, efficiency measures, or staff engagement. So in order to ensure you have accurately understood this objective, you can test it with one or all of your client contacts. This also allows you to demonstrate a thorough understanding of the client's needs and your commitment to the project or the sales opportunity. It also helps you show that you understand their business. But here's the challenge though. You may have a crystal clear view of the overriding client objectives. But what happens when the individual stakeholders have conflicting personal views, aims or objectives? You should always remember that the overall needs of the business are paramount over the individual manager's needs or desires. But you have to establish coping strategies that will allow you to juggle the personal needs of the stakeholders with the overall corporate requirement. It's all too easy to be pulled into some form of internal politics. You need to stay close, but not too close. Now, in summary, B2B sales are, in some ways, easier than other forms of sales because all parties share a common goal and understanding of the client-supplier relationship. This also helps when negotiating because they understand the same business pressures and principles that you do. They may not agree with your price, but they at least understand where you're coming from. Qualification and keeping accurate client records allow you to develop long-term profitable relationships. and avoid being used as a political pawn in the relationship. Remember, however close you get to the business, work with them, not in the business. B2B sales are exciting and challenging, and they give you access to some very influential buyers and allow you to see how other businesses operate at first hand. Have fun and enjoy the journey. Good luck.